Welcome everyone to Mr. Bio and Mrs. Physics channel. So here I am Dr. Chandrasekhar, that to present NEET UG lecture series where we are seeing about 12th NCERT Reproduction in Organism 1. So in this chapter we are going to know about the lifespan of organisms. So my dear friends, what is a lifespan? What is called as lifespan? You might have heard a term called life expectancy. And what is the difference between them? So any of the organisms cannot live longer, right? Any organisms who born are going to die. But the period of time from birth to natural death is called lifespan of organisms. Whereas life expectancy is refers to an estimate or average number of years. Okay, I repeat again, lifespan refers to the maximum number of years an individual can live, whereas life expectancy refers to an estimate or average number of years a person can live. Okay, come on friends, let us try to explore the lifespan of each and every organisms. Yeah, very common, right? What we see around the common crow. The lifespan of these is 15 years. It is obvious. 15 years a crow can live, right? Here comes the question for you. What is the lifespan of a parrot? What it might be? Any answers? Hope. You might have guessed around 20 years, right? As like a parrot, as like crow or some other organisms, it should be 20 or around 30 at the max. But you are surprised, it is 140 years. How come? A lifespan of a crow is just 14 years, but a parrot is 140 years. Okay. The thing is, um, in Rajini movie, one of the Rajini movie called Shivaji, he used to say, Singam, singala varum, panningalam kootama varum. The thing is, only lion will come as a single organism, whereas pigs will have a big gang, right? The answer lies over there. Very simple. Pigs have to produce 10 progenies because one or two progenies only will survive. The remaining progenies will be taken away from predators. A human may hunt it, or a lion may eat it, or a hyena make it ill. So whatever may happen, that's the reason pig is producing more progenies. Whereas lion is a top predator, so it can preserve it. But in the case of parrot also, they have less predators, so they don't want to spend their whole lifetime in the case of producing more progenies. So they conserve their energy and live longer. Same in the case of eagle, they live for 90 years. Of course, this is very beautiful organisms, right? Turtle, they live for around 150 years. How about elephants? Brilliant organisms in terrestrial land, they live for 65 to 70 years. Horse, of course, similar to human, 60 to 62 years. Cow. So if you can take cow, it is 15 to 25 years. Dog, 20 to 30 years. Our favorite pet. What about rabbits? Rabbits around 8 to 12 years. But the beautiful rats, they are 2 to 4 years. When we move on to plants, plants live double the time of animals, right? For example, 200 to 300 years, a banyan tree, average lifespan. But look at a human who is sitting over it and chit-chatting under the tree. He's just 80 to 100 years. Yeah. Not the time. Time bound is so big. Even they can live for 3,000 to 4,000 years. Can you guess the tree which is living for 3,000 to 4,000 years? The audience who guessed the tree can comment in your answers in the session. However, we'll say in the end of the lecture. Okay, if you come to rice plant, it is 3 to 4 months. A banana tree, it is about 25 months only. They are biennial plant, means 2 years, around 24 months roughly. How about the life of uh, flies, like butterfly? The colorful butterflies is 1 to 2 weeks. About, oh, can you guess the fly? What kind of fly it is? It is a house fly? No, it is not house fly. Actually, this is called Drosophila melanogaster. That is fruit flies. In your orange fruit or any other fruit, if you keep for a longer time, you can see the small flies around it, right? Uh, you should not think the flies are eating the fruit, as the name came for fruit flies. They are eating the fungus grown on the fruit. Okay, that's the reason these flies are used in genetic experiments conducted by Morgan. So when we are seeing about genetics class, okay, that a particularly linkage and recombination lesson, we'll come across this beautiful organisms called Drosophila melanogaster, fruit flies. So their lifespan is 20 to 30 days. This is our normal house fly now. Ega, ega. This ega is living for 15 to 30 days. However, some organisms are immortal. If you guess it right, what are those organisms? Let us know in the comment section. How come an organism be immortal? There is no death at all. Yes, friends. Come. Hope you know the answer. Hope you guess the answer by this time. Meet you in the forthcoming lectures. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.